All right, guys, we are back at it. So we got some unfortunate news. The U.S. loses last perfect credit rating amid rising debt. So the U.S. has lost its last perfect credit rating as influential ratings firm Moody's expressed concern over the government's ability to pay back its debt. So Moody's moved us from a AAA to an AA1, guys. It was a perfect credit with Moody's since 1917. This is the first time throughout our history where we dropped down to AA1. Lowering the U.S. rating, Moody's noted that successive U.S. administrations had failed to reverse ballooning deficits and interest costs. A AAA rating signifies the country's highest possible credit reliability, and it indicates it is considered to be in very good financial health with a strong capacity to repay its debt. The downgrade reflects an increase over more than a decade in government debt and interest payment ratios to levels that are significantly higher than similarly rated sovereigns, Moody said in a statement. In a statement, the White House said it was focused on fixing Biden's mess while taking a swipe at Moody's. Well, no one would care about the debt if people still had faith in the dollar, right? So now people are losing faith in the dollar. There are countries around the world who we consider competitors, enemies, whatever, coming together, forming their own currency, isolating the dollar. You know, the dollar's not the global. Well, not yet, but it's people are looking to abandon the dollar pretty soon, right? That's the talk of the town. There's a lot of people who, during recessions and stuff, will take the money out of stocks, obviously, and put it in the dollar because the dollar was king, right? Now people are like, hey, throw your money in gold. We don't know what the hell is going to happen, right? Or crypto or whatever. So a lower credit rating means countries are more likely to default on their sovereign debt and generally face higher borrowing costs. Moody's maintained that the U.S. retains exceptional credit strengths such as size, resilience, and dynamism, and the continued role of the U.S. dollar as the global reserve currency. The firm said it expects federal debt to increase to around 134% of gross domestic product by 2035, up from 98% last year. Holy shit. GDP is a measure of all the economic activities of the companies. Yes, the BBC's research. Yeah, so, again, guys, unfortunately, people are losing faith in the dollar, guys. No one knows whether the dollar will remain the global currency because of just how people just lost faith in the U.S., right? A lot of people are just either lost faith or they don't like America anymore because of some of the things that went down the past 4 years and that are still happening till today. And people are fleeing to safety, right, which is gold. So instead of them investing in the dollar, it's going to gold, guys, right? Because the dollar's being undermined. I mean, take a look at BRICS. Take a look at crypto, man. Take a look at all these other different forms of currency. Again, guys, like this just looks like it's going to be a huge economic collapse within the next few months, unfortunately. And as it says here, figures show the U.S. economy shrank in the first 3 months of the year as government spending fell and imports surged due to firms racing to get goods in the countries ahead of tariffs. The economy contracted an annual rate of 0.3%, a sharp downturn after the growth of 2.4% the previous quarter. So Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill failed to pass the House Budget Committee with Republicans voting against it. So it's a mixture of different things, guys. But honestly, generally speaking, like people just lost faith in the dollar and lost faith in the U.S. You know, that's just what it is. And it's just due to several different factors, guys, that are influencing their decisions. Also, like the whole BRICS thing and Russia and these people, like, I mean, you see how Putin is acting. Putin doesn't give a shit what the U.S. has to say anymore. You know, he's just doing whatever he wants to do. He went on the phone call with Trump and pretty much told him off. Like, again, guys, I think this is just getting started, and we're about to see some major changes happen, possible economic collapse, possible involvement in foreign wars. This is just the beginning.